Coronavirus cases are increasing across the inland Northwest. Yesterday, an issue in backlogged cases showed nearly 400 in just a day. But even today, there's 272 new cases in Spokane County, and that's not because of a backlog. In Kootenai County, hospitalizations are higher now than they were last year at this time. There were no vaccinations available back then. Those numbers show the challenges up ahead with the Delta variant. Rania Kaur joins us live from the Sky Deck where we stand in the fifth wave of this pandemic.
Between this week and last week, at both Kootenai Health and at the two Providence hospitals in Spokane, coronavirus hospitalizations have doubled. Those hospitalizations and cases in general are expected to rise in the coming weeks.
We do have increased spread in the community, and some of it is due to some of the variants that we have seen, not only here, but in other parts of the state and other parts of the country and other parts of the world.
Velasquez says about 95% of those being hospitalized weren't vaccinated.
Remember that patients that get admitted, their admission may be short, maybe longer, so that always impacts the number of beds that are occupied. And in talking to our healthcare providers, they will tell you that they have seen somewhat of an increase in patients being admitted with COVID in the hospital.
It's a similar story at Kootenai Health.
I think we've had 20 patients in the ICU. Only 3 of those were vaccinated. And some of those patients have reasons not to respond to vaccination.
Even so, he's still encouraging everyone to get vaccinated.
Vast majority of people who get COVID won't end up in the hospital. And I think people have focused on individual decisions, but really as a community, we're trying to prevent that 5% that end up in the ICU. I think it's 4% in the ICU and about 8% in the hospital who get infected with COVID.
Based on what we know, Delta is more transmissible, which is why Dr. Scoggins is expecting coronavirus cases and hospitalizations to rise in the coming days. Reporting from the Sky Deck, I'm Rania Kaur for News Now.